just crossed over in the South Carolina line. Stopped at the Pilot because we have a beeping tire pressure monitor. Beeping. But other than that, the trip home was fine. The tire pressure monitor went off a few times.
Yeah. I was running 100 pounds of air pressure in all 6 tires. That they say allow room for expansion and whatnot. We had the alert set for 115, I believe.
We must have it set for 110 or 112.
110 or 112. It got above that, alarm goes off and it shows that.
It got to 112.
112? Okay.
Right. Yeah, I got to 112 because that's when it was alarm.
Alarm goes off, showing the air pressure was of course above the set point. Then another one goes off. So we had two. You can turn the alarm off, the audible off, but it still flash red, and to give you heads up, hey, something ain't right, and it got to be.
Not that something's not right. It's just that's where you have your threshold set at.
Yeah.
That says, hey, look, your tire pressure is this right now. Yeah. So I don't think it's necessarily that something's wrong.
So right. So I'm either gonna lower down. The suggestive air pressure is 90, but the guy at the dealership said 100 pound would be perfectly fine. So that's the reason why I put 100 in there. But summer months and whatnot, and allow room for expansion. So I probably will gonna be lowering it to 90. If y'all have any insight on what y'all running, please be more than happy to suggest. We'll be good air pressure, but before our next trip, I'm probably gonna lower it down to 90 psi.
Yeah, I'm thinking 90 because we're going to Texas and it's gonna be July, and I would imagine it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So I would imagine we need a lot of room for expansion.
So, but yeah, we stopped in South Carolina.
Yes.
To just for reinsurance, I wanted to check the air pressure to make sure that the monitors are correct, and they were. I lowered it a little bit while I was on the road. It went away for a short period of time, and then it came back after it heated up and whatnot. So I will be lowering it to 90 psi and going from there.
Yeah.
We just touch bases to let y'all know what happened with the water heater. When we was on our way back from when we went on our short little vacation for Easter, we had an issue with the water heater. It turned out that it was probably an operator error. As Lisa stated before, we had tried to use the hot water heater the second day. The first day everything went fine. The second day we got up and tried to attempt to use the hot water. It didn't work. We went on YouTube. We downloaded whatever to try to get more information on how we can get that water heater to fire up and start. Nothing prevailed. We did this I don't know, a long time, but nothing seemed to work. So on the way back, she made the call and made an appointment to drop the coach off and have them look at the hot water heater. Thinking it might be the same issue that we had before, which was a bad board. Meanwhile, I had mentioned that there was a RV service tech or whatever about 20-25 minutes away from the house. Took it over there. The guy literally came out, took the pan off where the water heater was, the compartment. Told me to turn the water on. I turned the water on, let the water go through the water heater, and run it off on the hot side. Then he told me to turn it off. I guess he was like purging the system, I guess. Then turned it all the way on, fully open, because he said the faucet had to be fully open in order for it to get the signal to ignite. Did that. A couple of seconds later, it ignited.
No, I thought you said you turned on the pump.
Oh yeah. Turn the pump on.
So you turn the water faucet on.
Turn the water faucet on. Then I turned it off, and then I turned the faucet back on. Then I turned the pump on, which created a stronger flow, pumping the water up through the to the sink. And I believe I turned it off again. Then I turned it back on, fully extended, to get the signal from the board, I guess. And all of a sudden it ignited. Started right up. Within a few seconds or minutes, had hot water coming out on the out of the sink. Turned it back off. Did it again. Same thing. I mean, it ignited like 4 times. With no problem, no issues. He said possibly there was a air bubble somehow in the line, come from the propane. Like I said, we within minutes had the water heater was working fine. All of, I don't know, 10 minutes, I guess. Everything was working great. Really, it almost seemed like it just was an operator error. Like I said, we attempted to try to ignite the hot water heater, and every which way that we knew how, every which way YouTube had suggested, still nothing prevailed. Got home, did it again, worked fine, no issues. So as far as we know, everything's working great. That's pretty much the issue, if there was an issue with the water heater. Like I said before, perhaps it's just an operator error.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the Truma hot water tankless water heater to go. It's supposed to be hot water on demand, so it's not supposed to be like the tank heater, which you can only get so much hot water at a time. Which, unfortunately we haven't had the experience to be able to use the hot water. Like, take showers and all of that using the hot water with the one we have. But I'm just, the two times we don't try to use it and it doesn't work. So I was just done and over with it. So I researched the Truma hot water, tankless hot water heater, or whatever they call it. So that's my next thing that I'm looking at, because I'm over this water heater that we have. And it may work fine, who knows, but I'm just over it. So that's probably going to be my next upgrade, is the Truma tankless hot water, on demand hot water.
We did gas mileage up there was we averaged 7.5 miles to the gallon up there. That's towing the 20-foot trailer and a motorcycle and a Hayabusa motorcycle and a Can-Am motorcycle. We did 7.5 miles to the gallon. On the way back, we did 7.71 miles to the gallon. I always remember that this V10 from Ford has a tow mode on the transmission, and I always used to do that. So,
but I need to put you a sticky up there.
Yeah. We got 540 miles off of one tank of gas. That's 70 70 gallons. When I stopped, No, when I stopped, I had 10 gallons left. So
70.
Yeah, like I just said, 70. So like I said, if you buy one of these things, you're really not concerned about the gas mileage. I mean, it wasn't bought. I mean, we knew we were gonna get gas mileage like this, so it wasn't a big surprise. I'm probably gonna be looking into getting a cold air intake on it, and probably a possible tune, which I've been reading up on, get you 1 to 2 miles per gallon. So it's the the cold air intake is not all that expensive, but the tune is. So it's probably a little bit down the road, but the cold air is probably coming within, but before camping season over this year.
Yeah. So I plan on doing a spreadsheet of gas that we bought, how much it was when we, the price, the amount that we got, and all that. Yeah. Just so we can track and see what we've done in a year, in a year's time since we bought it. So I'll be doing that at the end of the year.
Right. So on average, stopping every time we stop, we're averaging about $142 when we stop to fill up.
Our travel companion, Linda. Say hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Linda be on the move, so you have to watch out for Linda. Ain't no telling where she'll be at. Linda said, "Y'all ain't leaving me no more." I don't like that thing. It feel nasty. It wiggly. It's wiggly. You touch Linda? She wiggly. I don't like her. I like her, but I don't like her. Yasmin bought her home, so Linda was on the move in the house. I said, you crushed Linda's hand in there. Why you move that? Poor Linda. Okay. Everybody have a good week. Happy Mother's Day. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when we put out a new video.